Yo everyone, we are back with Raincoat.
The second locked room mystery occurred 3 months ago in that mansion.
I forgot that Shinigami was talking, and also the fact that I had to actually have the thing on screen in order to accept it. Otherwise, I would have just, gone into the thing. Well, there goes my bit for this. Anyways, we're back with Raincoat. Last time we went and took care of figuring out the first and the most recent locked room mysteries. And now we are going to go to number 2, because this one I kind of understand, and the third one I don't understand. So, kind of going from hardest to, or easiest to hardest. Though actually I'd say the most recent one was a bit harder than number 1, but the game kind of forced me to do number 4 first, so...
The corpse was inside the study, and the room's key was found underneath the corpse.
Correct.
If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing.
Understood,
Going to the
bestie.
second locked room?
Do they actually have different VAs for all of the dolls? Interesting if so. Sink into despair. What have we got? What do we got? We gotta load through all of this and whatnot. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, didn't take as long as I expected it to take.
There are dolls nailed across the room. The victim is nailed down in the same manner.
Correct.
And the culprit was also missing from this room? It shares common traits with the other Nailman killings.
And we're trapped again. Looks like you gotta solve the mystery of this locked room, or we're not leaving.
I'll try.
And get cut. Slash. Get cut.
And the only key was underneath the body. There
Yep.
are no windows that could have been used to escape, and the vent is too small to fit through. So how did the culprit escape from here?
Spot selection. I mean, this one seems pretty simple to me. Just the front door, yeah?
Here! This has to be the spot! To leave the room, the culprit had to have taken this door to the hallway.
Huh? There's nothing special about that.
But there's no other possibility. There isn't another entrance or exit.
True.
But the door itself was locked and the key was found under the corpse, right?
Don't worry, there's a trick to it.
After locking it from outside in the hallway, how did the culprit enter the room and put the key under the corpse?
Try it. Everything must be verified.
All right.
Sure.
Magically in the
After
hallway.
committing the crime, the culprit went out to the hallway with the key in hand. They then locked the door. Assuming that's the only way to create this locked room, the problem is...
How they got it from here to underneath the corpse.
What are you going to do with that key in your hand, Master? Don't tell me you still have no idea.
Hold on, let me think this over. We should go back inside for now.
Oh, did I mess up?
What? Huh?
Looks like we're locked out.
Oh, so he has to figure out how to do it from here.
This is bad, Master! You better hurry or you'll fall into the abyss!
Okay. So we are now committed.
What do I do?
Calm down. You just need to solve the mystery. Doing that will open the path. You can do it, can't you?
Yes, I'll try.
Life or
We
death.
have to put the key back in the locked room, right? In that case...
Was it the culprit? Oh shit. What happened to the... What? Thrown in.
Right. The key could be slid through the gap in the vent cover above the door.
Okay, do it piece by piece here.
And if they managed to throw the key right under the corpse from here...
Okay, so we gathered that much.
It stopped.
Guess we get a temporary reprieve.
But nothing happened. The door is still closed.
If it was wrong, a trap would have activated. So we're on the right track about the key being thrown in.
Was I right on the idea of it being attached to like a string? Because that seems like...
More to it than that. If you simply threw it in, it'd be impossible to position it under the corpse. I see. So this is the vital clue for this locked room. I'm beginning to understand what happened here.
Alara, have you already solved the trick to this locked room?
You haven't?
Hey, quit playing hard to get and tell us. Or just me. You can whisper it in my ear.
Damn, putting on the schmooze. Your feminine wiles, as it was, Shinigami.
If you want information from me, you'll have to pay a fitting price in Xi'an.
Is Shinigami about to ask to get payments in other ways?
Of course. I don't work for cheap.
You really are a devil. Trying to take money from a death god, huh?
The key was definitely tossed inside. But that doesn't explain how it got under the corpse. So, how did the culprit pull off that trick after tossing the key in?
Well, either Halara does not like titties, or is extremely resistant to sexual appeal.
Maybe the corpse was moved? That would explain how it was on top of the key. But how do you move a body from outside a locked room?
Aww, the way's completely blocked off.
But the only things here that can block our progress are mysteries, right?
That's true. So, we just need to solve the mystery.
Cut him up.
At least give me a heads up first.
I mean, your head was up and off your body.
Says, how was the corpse moved?
I've been trying to figure it out for a while, but...
Evidence was left at the scene.
Huh?
If you look at the evidence, you'll understand what tool the culprit used to pull this off.
Tool?
My first thought was like a pulley system,
That's
I
all the
believed.
advice I'll provide. You must figure out the rest yourself if you wish to be a true detective.
Got it.
Got it? You just want the mystery solved for you, huh? I can tell, because I'm your mentor. So, I'll help you out. Are you ready? You better be.
Aye, aye, sir.
Huh? Ready for what?
Lay it all out, master!
Oh no, it's time. Fan service. I heard that word and that's all I needed to know. You place that very close to an edge. You tip over that barrel and it's Jover. Halara having to experience all of this. That's going to be like the case every single time this happens. Just every character is going to have to go through this all.
Are you
Alright.
ready to play the Shinigami puzzle?
Culprit used no.
You get it?
What marks were on the corpse's neck besides strangulation marks? Is it that? Yes, it is. Okay, I know what it is now. Had to look at the letters to figure it out.
That's right!
I wanted to get 2 in 1. Game wouldn't let me.
Great!
And Woo! I'm gaming. I know what I'm doing. Bye bye. Bye bye. Damn, new pose for a new case? You spoil me. Trying to imitate a laser sound is hard. Bye-bye.
That's right. There was evidence of a thin string being used at the scene of the crime. A sturdy and thin string like a fishing line must have been used to move the body.
Yep, sounds likely. Oh no, back to my...
A tiny string could move a whole corpse.
Perhaps.
There he is again! That rude and gloomy guy!
That deduction is wrong. You're wrong.
What could be wrong about it? Master sounded really confident just now.
Listen. The nails in that corpse's leg pierced through his body and into the floor, which means the corpse was fixed in place. So how could the corpse be moved?
His upper body, you tool.
Oh, true. If the corpse was stuck in place, it'd
True.
be impossible to move it.
Indeed. It would be impossible.
Would.
Laura, you think so too? So
No.
I was wrong the whole time?
Yuma, listen to the intonation of their voice. What's this all about?
Huh? The door!
The truth is slipping further away!
Of course it is. Because your deduction is wrong. You people will never reach the truth.
Master, let's take him down first!
Yeah.
Alright. I guess we'll have to deal with getting back to the door afterwards. We'll probably have to do that jumping minigame if I had to guess. The, like, series of yes or no questions. Resident Death Mirage. Doll with eyes gouged out, bloodstain on corpse. Hold up, what was it? Keydoor was found underneath. Flowing in different directions. I think it's this.
Deduction is wrong.
It seems likely
Do
that it's
you
this
have
at least.
any proof that the corpse was moved? The corpse was fixed
Nay.
in place.
False. Ow, shoot.
Say,
It's fixed in place. Feed that.
Except...
Okay.
Your
Attempt number 2.
deduction is wrong.
Shut it. You're
Do
loud.
you have any proof that the corpse was moved?
Swing.
The corpse was fixed in place.
Urusena.
It didn't move a millimeter. In fact,
Up.
that corpse shows no sign it was ever moved.
False.
Flash through this mystery!
Get owned. Be gone from here, sir.
No, there was evidence the body had been moved. The upper and lower parts of the body bled out differently.
I gotta say, that is a pretty interesting part, at
Blood
least.
from the lower body flowed naturally outwards, along the body's outline. But blood from the upper body looks like it flowed in a downward direction, toward his hips. If the corpse was motionless on its back, there wouldn't be such unusual bloodstains. In other words, it's safe to assume the body's position was different from when it was discovered.
Yeah, that part's really cool. I like that they make use of, like, gravity on bloodstains is kind of a unique thing that I haven't seen before. Eh.
What? What's this?
ah, gross! We gotta hurry and get through that door.
Gross. Multiple guys.
Unusual circumstances.
Ugh. Okay, never mind. It kind of is gross when I get to hear his voice 3 times
As
instead
long
of
as the
1.
corpse was
Nope,
pinned to the
nope.
floor, it couldn't
no.
be moved.
Okay, shut your face hole.
You can't change the
Shut
Even
up.
This didn't work? Am I just wrong about it all?
No, you're correct. The answer you've reached using the evidence is the truth.
Laura!
There's no doubt a fine string was used in this case. Evidence at the crime scene indicate the corpse was moved.
The question is, how was it held up?
So all that remains is to answer, how was the pin body moved? That bizarre bloodstain holds the clue to all of this.
The bloodstain? If the bloodstain is the clue for how the body could be moved, even while pinned...
Master, we gotta chase after the
I
door.
guess it's like
It's
sat up.
further away.
I don't think it really is.
Hey, wait!
Wait, you can just do that?
Let you.
Aren't we being like haned right now because of this? Oh, never mind. We're escaping. Was the corpse in before it was moved? Upper body sitting up. Got him.
That's right! The corpse was sitting up at first. That's why only the wounds in the upper half of the body bled straight down.
Correct. What was used to sit the body upward? Then strain. It was already locked in place, so it couldn't have been anything
The
else.
string I mentioned before was thin but sturdy. It was all over the room, holding the body's upper half in place. That's the reason only the corpse's neck had marks on it.
All right, last one. Why was the corpse lying on his back at the time of discovery? The string was... The string was cut. Oh, fuck. It was the middle one. I messed up. Alright, it was the middle one. I'm a doofus. Of course it's the middle one. It wasn't at the scene of the crime, so obviously it was retrieved.
The culprit then retrieved all the string that kept the corpse in place from outside the door.
My question is, how does this hint at one of the church members? I guess we'll have to figure it out at the end.
And with nothing to support it, the top half of the corpse fell back to the floor, just like how it was discovered.
Yeet. Victory! Did my man just have after images when he landed, or was
It
that
appears this
the
locked
reflection
room
of the
mystery will
glass?
finally be solved.
Huh? When did that happen?
Oh,
Maybe
you get
you're
the string.
supposed to recreate the locked room in the same way the culprit did. Master, you know the answer, right? Let's finish this.
Right.
Hi, hi. Oh, that's a new one. Recreate the locked room.
You gotta think like the culprit, Master.
Character controls confirm. The valid corporate follow the same
Blood
steps to
place
complete
is
the room.
suspicious.
Following the sequence of events, some of the items weren't used in the crime, so be careful.
You have to recreate the culprit's locked room mystery.
Let's talk to you first.
Master, go recreate
al-
the locked room.
I always forget how tall you are.
Think about the steps the culprit took to create the locked room and check each spot.
I wish you weren't floating, though, because then if you were this tall, I would be able to make a tall woman comment. I'm sorry, I have a kink. I admit it.
Yuma, you have to recreate the locked room to prove you solved the mystery. You already know the answer. All that's left is to retrace the steps. Simple, no?
Alright, first off... recreate the locked room. Don't we first...
First,
the vent?
a knot was tied through a slit in the vent. After that, the fishing line was
Yes.
drawn away to another location. In terms of sequence, it'd probably be easier to start with things that are fixed in place.
Alright, there's that.
Does this location matter? Master, you said you're looking for something that's fixed.
Whoops. Okay, fine, the doll.
That's it! It passed through a doll's eye. And then the fishing line passed through the eye to somewhere else.
Alright, now it passes here, I think. Yeah?
Right. The line was then passed around a certain point on the corpse. That was...
Under the neck.
here, behind the neck. The line ends here to support it. Now, it's clear that the line passed through the vent, the doll's eye, and ended beneath the neck.
Hang on. Why pull a line through the doll first? Can't you just start by pulling it from under the body?
To support the body's weight, the line needs to pass through the doll first, as it was fixed in place.
Yeah.
Next, the fishing line.
Now does it go back here?
Now, to return the line to the vent. This kept the corpse's upper torso in place.
Yeah.
The room has been completely prepared. So next...
Go outside.
The culprit exited through the door and locked it with the key. And then...
Slid the key down. The culprit took it home. The vent gap.
the key was thrown through the gap in the vent.
Well, not really thrown, but... Oh, actually... kinda.
If the culprit managed to drop the key next to the corpse, the only thing left was to untie the line. Then,
This is actually really cool,
the
though.
corpse, which was supported only by the line, would fall face up on top of the key.
That's
how
so
the
good.
culprit created the locked room.
That's so good, though. What the heck?
Did it! That's my master!
Locked room complete. That was really cool. Getting to see how all that panned out was really sick. Ah. 3 out of
The
4.
bloodstains were strange. The length of the nails driven into the upper and lower body were different. The nails on the upper half didn't penetrate all the way through the body, but the nails on the lower half went all the way through and into the floor.
Yeesh.
That was how the lower half could be secured, while the upper half could still be moved around.
Whoever's doing these crimes is one messed up mother hacker.
That sure was tricky, but you managed to solve the mystery behind it.
True. Feel free to praise me. I am, after all, a great master detective. In training. Let me gloat for once. The mansion study was quite an elaborate locked room.
Except,
Yeah, but what we know so far isn't enough to pinpoint who the culprit is. Calm down, we're only part way through the labyrinth. Even if we solve everything at the last second, it's still solved.
Hey!
Now, where's the next solution key? Master, come on down and solve the mansion... Come on down and solve the mansion locked room. Next up to win big, Hellara. Saving the day, it's a new me. What are you even imitating? I don't know, I was just kind of going along with it. We are the first 3 contestants on The Scythe is Right. She's so real for this. How did she keep... why did they keep letting her come up with these banners? Alright, moving on. Damn it, I was hoping the animation... Okay, I need to stop.
Looks like we finally made it to the treasure chest.
I was like, damn, they stopped the animation too soon. I wanted to watch.
Speaking of, don't you think that whoever worked the hardest should get to open it?
Well, that's definitely isn't you this time.
Which is me, of course.
Okay, nah. You don't get a pass on that one. You didn't solve nothing. Fishing line locked room.
This is probably another clue leading to the culprit. I'm not sure how we use it.
We gotta ask which one of them likes fishing.
Still, it must be used for something. Hold on to it for now.
I wonder if it was somehow used in the third one as well, maybe. Fire.
Right.
Fire. It's time to do the last locked room now. We gotta go over to number 3 here.
Third locked room was a murder.
And it's
that
time
happened
to go
one
and check
month
the
ago in
art
storage
gallery.
in Ginma district.
Na 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 na
Pictures
na
of
na
paint
na.
scattered all around the spot where a woman was boom killed.
I appreciate her consistency on saying boom killed, even when it's in like a, you know, a more chill scenario.
If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing. Are you going to the third locked room?
I mean, it's not a matter of feeling up to it. I don't know how this one's gonna go out, but we'll figure it out somehow. Sometimes you just gotta win it. Shinigami secret. Emotional state. Not only can horns and a... Ooh. Hey, what was that? I want to hear about her secret. Horns and a
Did we
tail.
get stuck inside a locked room again?
She has a tail? Shit, I want to look at back of that.
This was the corpse that was discovered by that worshipper and the art gallery employee.
I feel like this body has the most blood to body ratio.
At the time of discovery, the door was locked and the key was nailed to a doll inside the room. Aside from the door, the only other entrance is the window, but it opens just enough to fit a finger in. The frame itself is too small for even a child to squeeze through. How did the culprit vanish from here?
Adios. Where did the culprit flee from? No, it's not there. I'm thinking it's the front door again.
Here.
I don't know anything beyond that, though. It's
I
just the
think
only
the culprit
method.
could have only escaped from here, but
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know anything beyond that. They could only have got... Like, it's a one-way street in here. There's nowhere else you can get out, just like the second one, but I'm not really sure as to how compared to the other. I think it's gotta be something involved with the paintings. Like, unless those are red herrings, but usually their nailing has... their nailing has had a rhyme or reason to it, you know? Like, there's always been at least some reason as to why.
Nothing's happening. Maybe you made a mistake, Master.
no, that can't be right. It's impossible for anyone to squeeze through that window. They could have only gotten out through the door. I'm sure the culprit had the key and locked the door from the outside after committing the crime.
The culprit just used a copy of the key? Would that really be considered a locked room mystery?
Well, there are only 2 keys to the storage space, and the design makes them impossible to duplicate. I learned that thanks to you, Halara.
One of the keys is always carried by that one employee. It was used when the body was first discovered, right?
Like I said, could be an
And
accomplice.
the only other key was nailed through a doll onto a painting.
Right, I forgot about that part.
So, it is a locked room mystery! Right? Right? Oh, that's totally it.
I love her voice actress. They do such a great job with her,
I
honestly.
see. I suppose you could call it that. Hey, Yuma, can you go check outside of that window?
Oh, just like before.
Before?
Yeah, you made me do the same thing in the real world when we were investigating this place.
Holy shit, look at Alara's face! She has like fish eyes. What the heck?
Then the answer has already been confirmed. Very well. This locked room is solved.
Huh? Wait, did you already solve this mystery?
You haven't?
You say that every time. I don't
How
know.
about you go and check outside the window? Then even you will see.
Oh, it unlocked.
I like how it magically
Looks like we can
opens.
go outside.
All right, let's go see.
Okay, fine.
Beats me.
All
Figure
right.
out the truth. Okay, jeez.
Come on.
Wiggly feet.
Well,
Zero money, zero pride, zero memory. Poor Triple O Master. Come on. They really put a lot of effort into Shinigami's animations, and I'm not talking about the chest. Ah! Actually scared me. I was thinking we'd get to loop around.
Hey, didn't you already check this in the real world? Why do it again?
Good question. But no, it's just like, I don't know, the twin tails, like the little wiggly finger animations, even things like that, facial animations. They just put a lot of personality into the models, and I like it.
Polara told me to check it twice. There must be an important clue outside that window.
Hey, maybe the culprit threw the key in through the window. That way, the key would be found inside.
Yeah, but it was clearly nailed down.
Well, how about that theory?
I'll give you a head pat, but I don't think that's it. Never mind, Shinigami. You are the reason this is happening. Never mind. Oh, they're gonna hand us the key.
Is this the storage key?
Which means... This one's a freebie! I was right! Just toss it in there, Master!
The culprits threw the key inside? Is that really the right answer? Did the culprit throw the key in from the window?
Master, hurry up and throw the key!
No, that's too obvious. Nah,
Pudding's crumbling away! You're gonna fall!
I ain't doing it. Yeah, stay in place.
The right answer?
You stay there.
How? Didn't the culprit throw the key in there? That's why the key was found inside, right?
I'm sorry, Shinigami. You literally said yourself that you're not good at solving mysteries. I'm trusting your word by not trusting your word.
No, the crime scene wouldn't end up like that if we threw it in. The key was nailed to a painting. That's not possible if you just throw it into the room.
Oh, right. But if the culprit didn't throw it in there, how is the key left in the room?
I enjoyed this portrait way too much. The dumbass energy with the question mark is so funny. Not to mention her model as well has this like
If you
Eto.
can't nail the key after throwing it...
I should look up the JP cast for this game actually. I have no idea on that. Uh-oh. Dude, the fact it looked like he was about to do like the freaking Moscow dance for like a split second. Like before he fell. Also, I need to hear that again.
You're back. The key vanished.
The
Oh.
key is in my hand.
Master, you got the doll and nail!
I see. So you're supposed to recreate the locked room in the same way the culprit did.
My only thought... I don't know if that would work. Maybe you could do some more string BS?
Try it out. Doing so will create a new path.
I have no idea where we're going with
Yeah.
this one.
I'm gonna solve this.
Good luck, Master!
Oh boy.
You have to recreate the culprit's locked room mystery. First, do something about that doll.
Alright.
Use everything you know and recreate the locked room. All that's left is to follow the
Oh,
steps,
the steps one at a
time.
time. Alright, well first off, we need to find that... Yeah, this.
Alright, first, take the painting.
Up against the wall next to the window. Nail the doll to the painting, maybe?
The culprit nailed the doll onto the painting.
Wait, no.
Next, both were stood up
never
at a
mind.
certain location.
Huh.
The painting was stood up facing the window.
Oh!
The Pierce doll is right next to the window. After that,
I now get it. Oh my god. Isn't it we go outside?
then the culprit went outside. The door was locked, and they went to the other side of the storage room.
Why is there just a wall here?
I can see the painting and doll through the window, but I can barely fit my hand through the gap.
The doll's got a nail in it, but the problem is that key in your hand, Master.
Yeah, the culprit took the key and then...
Hung on a nail stuck in the doll.
The culprit nailed the key to the painting along with the doll from outside the window.
Yeah, like
Finally.
that. My question is, how do you nail that thing without knocking the painting over? Pull out the nail stuck in the doll. Nothing else is necessary. Knock the painting towards the room.
I pushed the painting into the room.
Boom, boom.
It completes
Easy.
the locked room mystery. This is how the culprit did it.
That's like so simple, but I didn't even think about why it was nailed to a painting. All right. I mean, hey, it worked. Worked well at that, if I had to say. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got?
It took some time, but you've reached the truth behind this locked room.
Throwing the key through the window would be obvious. So to mislead us into thinking that was impossible, the key was nailed to a painting which was then pushed over.
It's one thing for an amateur, but a detective wouldn't be tricked by this.
Seriously, only amateurs would get fooled by... Wait, you mean me?
Ow. I'm stupid with you if it helps. We can relate. Bum bum ba dun da bum.
What is it?
Don't
Oh,
look very happy. Oh, I was thinking about the locked room at the art gallery storage. I think anybody could have recreated that. Agreed. Anybody could make a locker room mystery. The culprit, the nail man, anyone. Right. Hey, bestie.
Well?
What a tough locked room. But I'm sure the treasure will be worth the effort. Maybe we'll get like 10 solution keys. I can't wait.
Hey, a treasure chest!
Again.
Who's gonna open this one? We should let the meanest one of us open it.
Well, at least you're, you know, self-aware.
how would you decide that?
Like this. I'm the meanest.
I almost feel like Halar is meaner than you in some ways.
Let's check out this treasure. Huh?
Okay.
What's wrong?
It's empty.
Huh? Why? After all we went through to solve this locked room.
This must mean solving the third locked room mystery doesn't necessarily bring us any closer to the ultimate truth.
Huh.
That's terrible. I suddenly feel so tired.
We can't call it quits. We gotta keep going.
Well, that was all of them, and that was also the last one. Interesting that the third one doesn't bring us closer in any way, though.
That's it.
I guess
for
that
all
one
the
was
locked
just-
rooms.
I guess that one was just well prepared.
We make a pretty good team. Don't you think so?
Well, what do we do from here?
Dun 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 dun
The way
dun.
forward is
Sorry.
clear. It must be due to solving all of the locked room mysteries.
Like I saw the curtains and my first thought was the 1,000-year door.
Now let's go.
Right.
Again, I gotta ask. Who's supposed to be the protagonist here?
Don't worry about it. Being a side character is awesome and epic. Maybe I should check their dialogue.
see. The way forward is
Oh.
clear. It must be due to solving all of the lock. Now let's go.
Oh, it's just that again?
That's it for all the we make a parade.
Never mind, just that again. Dude, this music is bumping though. That was some real bumping music with the guitar. Mystery Phantom. Oh wait, here we go. And a tail spread out, but her entire body can take on a fiery form.
This is creepy.
Interesting.
Don't be afraid to roll the dice. You must keep pursuing the truth.
I used to roll
Emotions
the
must be
dice,
discarded to reach a
feel
perfect
my dick
solution
in my
through a
enemy's
perfect direction.
ass.
Isn't that right?
Yes.
Sure. Listen as the crowd would sing. Oh, the Oaken is dead, lol. Whoa, cages. Oh, is this where we decide which of them is the culprit? Already?
Is this some dungeon?
What is the meaning of this? Let me out of here!
Let me out! I'll kill your ass in the name of God!
I have nothing to do with the case.
Hard to say if you have nothing to do, but I don't think you're the culprit because they made a point of needing someone who's thin.
I'm not the culprit! Let me go!
Wow, they're all here.
So now we must pick out the true culprit of this case.
Ah,
The true culprit.
Yuma, you solved all the locked room mysteries before you made it here. You should have all the clues and evidence you need to accuse the culprit. To be honest, when I first met you, I thought you were rather pitiful.
well, thanks.
You sure are honest.
But my opinion of you has improved. These mysteries have brought you closer to becoming a true detective.
Thanks.
Now tie up all the loose ends and prove that I am not mistaken about you. With your logic, anything is possible.
Oh, that's nice. Turning your own phrase and saying with our logic instead of your own. That's cool.
All right, I'll try.
Okay, Halara might be based. What? Halara? Why did your eye just like twitch to the left violently? Or maybe that's just them blinking.
Ooh, somebody's guilty. My heart's pounding.
Figure it out and hit him with a dramatic finger point. And you'll reveal a new truth. Okay. Who is the nail man? I don't know, man.
I'm not the nail man!
I'm not the culprit! I'm not the nail man.
How can I be the nail man?
Can I like wait,
I'm not
can
the
I
nail man!
wait, does the game
I'm not the culprit!
eh?
I'm not the nail man!
Game? I can't check what I have. Okay, think, Toby, think. It's not the servant.
I'm not the nail man.
We know that it's not the mail. It's not you.
How can I be the nail man?
How do I check? I don't have like any other buttons I can press besides confirming.
I'm not the nail man.
It's not even letting me check my stuff. Okay. Not you. Crossing you
How
off.
can I be the nail man?
This guy was at every crime scene, but he was also he was the first there, and he always had someone else with him. And it needs to be someone... Okay.
I'm not the nail man!
See, I try to... The nun has like a damaged arm. I'm trying to think if there's anything that would have damaged the nail man. I don't think... I don't think they would have been able to climb like a ladder or anything because of their damaged arms, so I don't think it's them. I don't think they could have done the clock tower crime.
I'm not the culprit.
So I think process of elimination has it as either the priest or the worshipper. And I don't think it's the worshipper, so I'm gonna go with the
I'm not
priest.
the culprit.
Which seems kind of basic considering, you know, you are like the main one of the four. But like, am I wrong? Am I right?
The culprit is you, Father.
Wait, I was right?
What? That's an absolutely...
Ridiculous thing to say.
You're back, huh? Let me check my solution keys. I want to check everything first. It had to have been a member of the clergy. Oh, right! It had to have been a member of the clergy, so it couldn't have been the worshipper. I didn't even think about that. So that, yeah, that means it couldn't have been the worshipper. I couldn't even check my stuff, so I couldn't even check all of this. Alright, we're gonna check this, and then we're gonna end things off. I need to fact check before we move anything. First on scene, clergy member... Wait, no, wait, the worshipper is a member of the clergy? I don't know religious stuff, I'm not gonna lie. Door was locked for me. Okay. Oh, you know what? We might just have to piece this together as we do things, you know? Yeah. Alright, well, I think we're going to call things here. We are going to call things here, and next time on Rain Code, we're going to put the money where our mouth is and figure out why the priest is the one who did it. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of still iffy on the details, but we'll figure it out as we go along. Thank you very much for watching, and adios, ciao, and bye-bye. Signing off until next time. Ja, mata ne.